So Juha, what's the deal for today?
We're going to the caverns caves here in Sonora, and we are now sitting in Mr. Ross's car, the generous gentleman who gave us the motor room.
A real Texan and with a big heart.
Indeed, and hopefully we can do something back to Mr. Ross later on this afternoon.
And Mr. Ross is, like I said, a real Texan, a real cowboy guy.
A real
he's a veterinarian.
And he has his own ranch.
Yeah, own ranch with cashmere goats. We did some research, of course. And he's well known in this town.
Yes.
He's like the guardian angel of this town. He gives so much for.
And yesterday we heard that once, I bet this has happened more often, but once Mr. Ross was in a pharmacy at the same time with the lady who works at the restaurant where we ate yesterday. And Mr. Ross just said that he will pay all the medicines what people will buy from that moment. And he just did it. So very generous man, and can't believe we still have people like Mr. Ross's.
And he really does it without asking anything in return. He does this really often. Just walk up to people and say, I'm gonna get you this. I'm gonna provide you with this. And it's weird for us, but it's very.
It's very. I can't believe that we can experience this. How does it feel to get this much from someone? So, as I said, we are very lucky.
And this was my grandfather, my grandmother, my dad, my mother and dad, my dad, my brother and I.
That was Miss Jarvis?
No, that's just Baker. That's Mama Baker.
Oh, it's Mama Baker. Okay.
Old Elizabeth Mobley. She was born in San Antonio, but her parents came from where they were from on the old parsons. But it does say there.
Smells really farm. I don't know. It's not like a farm smell. It's like really Western smell. This is the smell that 200 years ago it smelled like this.
And mohair and wool don't catch on fire.
No?
Or synthetics like soldiers. In America, our armed services can only buy wool in America, and they use it because a lot of times they, tanks or catch on fire, and the synthetics will just burn people more.
You told us that you are now 80 years old.
Yeah, I will be in a few months.
So the World War II is very present.
I was born in 1935, so when it was really over with in 46, all we didn't have TV, we just listened to the radio, and it was all about war. And I remember my daddy were rounding up cattle, and we came in on our horses, and Mother came to the back door as we were untaking the saddles off the horses, and she said, the war's over in Japan. And I said, what are we going to do? What will they talk about on the radio? They won't have anything to talk about.
What brought you to see us besides Joe David?
Well, we were in Kerrville and we were wondering what would be the next nice town to go, and then we write Sonora on Google and we thought it looks nice, so that's how we decided to let's go.
Wonderful, thank you so much. We're so glad you included us in your trip.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so we are at the caverns here in Sonora, and Mr. Ross, as unbelievable nice he is, got us tour tickets, and we are going to go to see the caverns. The tour is going to take, it's like almost 2 miles long tour. And we're going to walk through the caves, and probably it's going to take an hour or 2 hours. Yeah, really much looking forward to what we're going to see, because this is a very famous place in Texas.
Another thing that Mr. Ross just gave us is a little pocket money. He insisted on taking it. We have this rule that we don't spend any money for ourselves. We accepted it, but we are not going to spend it on ourselves, and it's a whole lot. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100, 200 bucks. It's too much for us.
So what we will do is to find a good deed and hopefully use the money for that to help other people.
Exactly.
So we are not supposed to possess any money, but I guess this is really meant to be, and we will try to do something good with this.
Exactly.
And we will definitely show you what we will do.
A lot of money, but not for us.
This is what we're going to see here. We just started the tour, and we still have a plenty to go. But this is something what we will see now to this afternoon. We need to get a ride back to Sorona. Sonora, right?
Yes.
Yes. So we need to wait that some people are leaving, and hopefully we'll give the ride. Again, we're waiting, but the caves are definitely worth of seeing, and luckily it's not raining anymore, so I think tomorrow will be a good day to hitchhike, unless we go to this ranch, but we will see. And we still have the windows to clean.
Yeah.
Babe, something back to Mr. Davis, Mr. Ross.
Yeah, right.
Breaking Borders, day 18. We had a nice couple of days here in Sorona, but now it's time to head towards El Paso. So the next towns are Ozona and Sheffield, and let's see where we can catch our ride. Adios. It looks like it's gonna be a nice day to hitchhike today.
Yeah.
The only thing we need is a ride. So let's.
It's all it takes. All it takes is one ride.
Yeah, one person it takes. You need to have the right person, and we will get it today. It's Sunday. It's God's day, right?
Yeah. What would Jesus do?
Exactly.
Got dropped off here at Ozona by a very kind dude. We didn't really hear his name that well, but he dropped us off here on our way to Sheffield, and he just pulled up and threw us a bag with food, with some beef jerky and chocolate chip bar. He didn't say too much, but he was a very kind guy.
Young cowboy.
A very young cowboy, yeah. So next up, Sheffield.
Alrighty, and we managed to get a ride from Ozona. We are now traveling together with Debbie, and we are going towards El Paso, perhaps.
Wherever we take us.
So,
nice to meet you, Debbie.
Nice to meet you. It's good to have company. Seems like we're going along the same line.
so it's a long way from New York for you as well that you've been traveling.
2 months right down the road, yeah.
And that's the official mascot of this journey now.
Absolutely.
How old is Momo?
Well, I don't really know exactly. He was a rescue parrot.
Oh,
So I've had him for 2 years. What did you do when the weather was cold? Froze?
More or less, yes. Yeah, in New York we slept in the subway, and that was indeed fairly cold. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And, but from New York we went almost straight down to Florida to have some better weather. And since then it has been just good temperatures.
now I'm ready.
Okay.
You do some driving again
Oh yeah, I can drive. I can drive in Texas. How cool is that?
on these roads.
Oh yes. So we are still driving with Debbie, but we had to stop. We are now actually in the middle of nowhere in Texas. We are heading towards Roswell, which is already in New Mexico. So it means that we are going to skip El Paso. But anyways, we found something that is really, well, it's really Texan, and you just had to come and have a look. we're gonna start our own business here one day.
And
So yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing.
let's hope they don't shoot us.
Yeah, there's indeed a light, small chance that we are trespassing right now. Apparently Texas, the oil business is now blooming here. Cool, right? Need to have one of these in my backyard.
We got picked up by a really nice lady named Debbie, and she offered us a ride to Sheffield, our original destination. But instead of that, we went with her all the way to Roswell, New Mexico, where we are right now, and that's about a 250, 300 mile ride instead of a 50 mile what we asked for. So here we are, Roswell, the city where all aliens land when they feel like it.
So alien hunting tomorrow.
Alien hunting, maybe even tonight. We got a little wine. So we got a really nice surprise. Besides having this awesome long drive to Roswell, generously got to stay with Debbie here. Yeah, hi, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie.
And
Momo.
And Momo.
Mama. Yes. Mama.
Yeah, well, new official mascot for Pregnant
So
Boy.
this is the UFO mascot. We're gonna find some fun saucers.
Tomorrow is Catch UFO Day.
Yeah,
Absolutely. That's tomorrow.
gonna catch some aliens.
And can you imagine, yesterday we were staying at a motel and now hotel.
Exactly. With swimming pool. Yes.
Okay, let's go swim.
Cheers.
Is extremely anti-microbial. So it will kill.
This is my new friend. We're playing poker and I have a buddy to play with.
Pretty bird.
Kiss, 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 kiss. No, did it work? I don't know. Wanna take her?
Kiss. Here we go, guys.